However, reality often differs from our expectations. Many people discover, sometimes with surprise and pain, that those they counted on may not be able or willing to be there. Not out of malice, but because life takes them in different directions. Today, we will dismantle the illusion of an ideal old age and uncover who will truly remain by your side during the vulnerable years of your life. Knowing this may change your perspective on the future. We often see idealized images of grandparents surrounded by grandchildren, noisy family feasts, and moments of warmth and closeness that seem set in stone. This picture accompanies us throughout our lives, fueling our belief that when we reach old age, someone will always be there to support us in difficult times. Yet over time, this belief can turn into a dangerous illusion. The reality is that children grow up, change, and build their own lives. What was once a daily, close, and caring relationship gradually evolves into something more distant. Work, family obligations, and financial struggles consume their time. Many move to other cities or even countries, pursuing opportunities that do not always allow them to be nearby as often as they would like. This distance does not necessarily mean a lack of love, but rather an inevitable consequence of modern life. In the past, families were geographically united, often living in the same house or within walking distance of each other. Today, modern life and job market demands take people far away, making it increasingly difficult to maintain constant contact. Even if children live nearby, they may not have the time or energy to provide consistent support. Adult life is a constant balancing act between careers, raising children, social obligations, and personal issues. If children cannot be there, it is natural to hope for support from a spouse. After many years of shared life, experiences, and challenges, it seems self-evident that one will care for the other until the very end. However, this belief ignores the frailty of old age. Even if a spouse remains by your side, they may simply lack the physical or emotional strength to provide the necessary support. Health problems, cognitive decline, or simply accumulated fatigue over the years can transform two elderly people into needing mutual assistance but lacking the power to provide it. Furthermore, there is another aspect that is often forgotten: the loss of a spouse. Many older adults suddenly find themselves alone after the death of their partner, being unprepared for it, and if they have not created a support system, they can experience profound and unexpected loneliness. This can also bring disappointment and the fear of becoming a burden. When an elderly person realizes that reality does not match their expectations, they may experience deep disappointment, sadness, and even resentment. They may ask themselves, where did I go wrong? Why are my children no longer around? How is it that after so many years together, my spouse and I can no longer support each other? These thoughts can be devastating as they touch upon the deepest life beliefs. Add to this the fear of becoming a burden, and a vicious circle arises in which older adults avoid asking for help so as not to feel useless. Children, already busy with their lives, perceive this silence as a sign of independence and do not notice the real difficulties. The hard truth is that family, however important, cannot always be the solution to all problems. This is not because there is no love, but because life is unpredictable and everyone has their own fears, weaknesses, and limits. Therefore, it is necessary to create an alternative support system in advance, consisting of friends, mentors, communities, and like-minded individuals. In difficult times, what truly saves you is not just closeness, but reciprocity, awareness, and a willingness to support each other, not out of obligation, but genuinely. Who will really be there for you? The answer may surprise you. The one who will never leave you is yourself. This thought may seem alarming, but it is also liberating. Your body, your mind, your ability to adapt, and the relationships you have built will become the main pillars of your old age. You cannot control the choices of your children or the health of your spouse, but you can prepare yourself to be your own best ally. This means consciously taking care of yourself in all aspects, which includes physical health, emotional stability, and financial independence. Physical health involves proper nutrition, regular exercise, and preventive care. Intellectual health means continually learning and developing critical thinking. Emotional resilience requires accepting change and maintaining flexibility. Financial independence involves building a safety net and knowing how to manage resources. Social connections mean maintaining friendships and seeking like-minded individuals. After all, no one will live your life for you, but if you become your own support, there will be strength even when everything feels empty inside. Other sources of support include friends who sometimes turn out to be closer and more reliable than family. Friends are people who choose you, not those you are connected to by circumstance. Neighbors can be the first to notice if something has happened and offer help. Good relationships with neighbors are not just politeness, but a real safety net. Communities and clubs, whether for hobbies, volunteering, or professional circles, give a sense of belonging and purpose. Support from like-minded individuals is no less valuable than support from loved ones. Professional helpers such as doctors, caregivers, social workers, and home service providers can be a source of care and attention when you need it most, if you treat them with respect and kindness. Life is more complex than the scenarios in movies where family is the only support. The wider your support network, the more resilient you will be in any circumstance. Those who will remain by your side in the most difficult years are not those who should, but those who want to be there. If you want to surround yourself with care in old age, start building these connections today. Invest in friendships that will stand the test of time. Be part of communities that fill you with meaning. Take care of your health and well-being so that you can be a support for yourself. Treat people with kindness and respect, as this always comes back to you.